Hi guys, welcome to Avis Academy. So far we have discussed about who is an input service distributor and how input service distributor will distribute the input tax available to the company by issuing IST invoice. So in today what we'll be doing is we'll be considering an illustration, and then we are seeing how input service distributor actually distributes the input tax available to his company. So let's move towards our illustration. So this is the illustration that we are going to discuss today. So it looks slightly lengthier. In the first paragraph, they made a mention about a company, and they are taking an assistance from another company for some purpose, and the input tax available to the company is given there. And after that, they have given the turnover information of head office and the branches. And then finally, if you see here, they have asked you to compute the distribution of input tax. That means head office has to distribute the input tax. That computation we have to do. So let's move towards our computation. The illustration that we are going to discuss today is on the screen. So let's look at the screen. They have mentioned Optimus Limited has its head office at Bengaluru and has 5 branches at Chennai, Mumbai, Hyderabad, Bhopal and Nagpur. So Optimus Limited having a head office in Bengaluru, and they have 5 branches in 5 cities of India. Next, they say it seeks the service of expert security solution based at Bengaluru for cybersecurity for its headquarters or head office and its branches. So they are taking the assistance. Optimus Limited is taking the assistance of expert security solution which is in Bengaluru. For what purpose? For cybersecurity purpose. They want to secure their website or the network. For that reason, they are taking their assistance. So what cybersecurity solutions they does? They provide the necessity services to the Optimus Limited, and after that what they do is they raise a bill which includes GST amounting to rupees 8 lakh on the head office. So after completing the work, expert solutions they will raise a bill, and the GST amount in that bill was around 8 lakh rupees to the head office. And then they mention the turnover of head office and its branches for the quarter ending 31st December 2019 were as follows. They have given the information with respect to their turnover, Optimus Limited ka turnover and their branches ka turnover for the quarter ending 31st December 2019. So in the bullet point, they have given the information about the turnover of the branch as well as the head office. So we look at the turnover information. They have given Bengaluru 5,50,000. Bengaluru is a head office. So head office ka turnover is 5,50,000. Similarly, other 5 cities turnover information they have given. And after that, at the end, in the last paragraph, they mentioned compute the distribution of input tax by the Bengaluru head office to its branches if it takes IST registration in Bengaluru. So in case of input service distributor, they are considered as a separate entity. So they have to take registration under GST as well, apart from the head office itself. So in that case, if they are taking IST registration at Bengaluru, what we have to do is how the Bengaluru head office, which is acting as input service distributor, will distribute the input tax, the tax which is paid by the Optimus Limited to expert security solution. How they have allocated that we have to calculate how they are going to allocate. That is on the basis of, I previously said in my video, distribution has to be made on the basis of turnover. So if you have not seen the video, I will provide a link above in the I suggested section part. Click on the link and watch the video. Now coming back to the illustration, so they have given the information with respect to the turnover here, the head office ka turnover as well as the branches ka turnover. Using this information, we have to distribute the GST, which will be an input tax for Optimus Limited, 8 lakh rupees input tax what they have paid to Expert Solution Limited. So on this, ITC credit will be available, ITC will be available. This has to be distributed among the branches and the head office based on the turnover. In proportion to the turnover which is done by the branch and the head office, we have to distribute this amount. So that we are going to do next. So let's move towards our computation. So draw a format like this where you have 4 columns to be specific. So we will be writing heading as computation of distribution of input tax. Then we have 4 columns. First column for branch or head office name, then second column for turnover, which is in rupees, then input tax distribution, and finally we will be writing a rupee column where we are writing the distributed input tax amount. So branch and head office ka name. So we have a branch. I mean, head office is in which city? In the problem they mentioned the head office, it is in Bengaluru or Bangalore. So Bengaluru ka turnover we need. We'll write the branch name one by one. So Bengaluru, they have a head office and their branches is in the cities Chennai, Mumbai, Hyderabad, Bhopal and Nagpur. So Chennai, Mumbai, Hyderabad, Bhopal and Nagpur. Bold, change this. Next we need turnover ka figure. So that's they have given here. We'll be writing the turnover value, each head office and branches ka turnover value. So 5,50,000 Bengaluru. So 5,50,000 Bengaluru ka turnover, and Chennai ka turnover is around 6,60,000, I guess. Yeah, 6,60,000. Mumbai is 7 lakh, 6,60,000 Chennai, and Mumbai is 7 lakh. Sorry, Mumbai is 7 lakh, and then Hyderabad 4,60,000. Bhopal is 4,30,000. I'll write the amount here and then we will check whether it is right or wrong. Okay, 4,30,000. Yeah, it is correct. Then Nagpur, it is 2,50,000. Okay. So now we have to distribute the input tax. Input tax available is 8 lakh, which is paid by Optimus Limited to Security Solutions. So that 8 lakh has to be distributed based on the turnover ka proportion. For that purpose, what we need to do first is we need to find the total of turnover. Aggregate turnover we have to calculate, and we have to use the turnover as weight to distribute input tax. So first what we need to do is we need to find the total. So let us find out the total value here. So total, we'll use our calculator. So it is, they have given few amounts, so that we will use to write that. So what is the value? Oh yeah, 5,50,000 first value, 5,50,000 plus, and then they have given 6,60,000, that is of Chennai branch, and then they have given which value? Yeah, Mumbai, it is around 7 lakh. Mumbai 7 lakh, then Hyderabad 4,60,000, 4,30,000, it will be equal to 8,90,000 together, Hyderabad and Bhopal. I'll be writing total amount 8,90,000, and then they have one more 2,50,000, which is of Nagpur, right? So 2,50,000. The final total will come to around 30,50,000. So that I'll be writing here. So 30,50,000. The total is equal to 30,50,000. And after finding out the total turnover, which is aggregate turnover, so we have to distribute the input tax which is available to Optimus Limited. The input tax which is available to Optimus Limited is around 8 lakh rupees. So this 8 lakh rupees has to be distributed in proportion to the turnover made by each of the head office and its branches. So that we will be doing now. So what we have to do for that reason is we have to take the input tax amount. Input tax amount is how much? It is around 8 lakh rupees, right? We have just seen it is 8 lakh rupees. So this amount has to be distributed in proportion to the turnover made by each of the branch or the head office. So first case, we are taking the case of Bengaluru, which is a head office of Optimus Limited, right? So its turnover value is how much? 5,50,000. Okay, so I have to take that value, the turnover of 5 lakh, turnover of the head office, which is 5,50,000, and the denominator which we are considering to calculate the weight is the total turnover of Optimus Limited. So head office and the branch ka turnover will be the total turnover or aggregate turnover of Optimus Limited. So that has to be taken as the weight. So 30,50,000.
50,000. So that amount I'll be taking. Okay, so here 5,50,000, that is from Bengaluru, right? For calculation purpose, what I'll do is, you can't do this changing the color. I'll change the color. Okay, I'll change it to this. So this value is in red, right? 5,50,000, which is the turnover of Bengaluru. Okay, similarly the denominator which we have taken is 30,50,000, right, which is in navy blue. So I'll change the color here as well. So this is only for calculation, not for calculation purpose, just for identification reason. So I'll be changing into navy blue. So now we have to calculate the exact amount. What we have to do is 5,50,000 divided by 30,50,000 into 8 lakh. So generally, when if you are using any mathematical operation, first preference we have to give something which is in bracket, right? So we have to consider this. But here, since multiplication is there, it doesn't matter. You can directly multiply and then divide it by 30,50,000. It doesn't make any difference. But what I'll do, I'll go with the mathematical computation procedure. So I'll take 5,50,000 divided by 30,50,000 I'll do, and then I'll multiply it with 8 lakh. So I'll use my calculator here. Okay, so what's the value? First value, which is 5,50,000. So 5,50,000 into, divided by 30,50,000. 30,50,000. So this will be the weight. Sorry, I have done something wrong here. Yeah, I have deducted. It's not minus. Okay, it's have to be divided by. So I'll change it. 5,50,000. 5,50,000. 5,50,000. 5,50,000 divided by, here it is. Okay, divided by 30,50,000. 30,50,000. So this will be the weight. So this weight we have to consider to multiply it with this amount, 8 lakh. So into 8 lakh. Okay, into 8 lakh. So which is equal to 1,44,000. How much? 1,44,000. 1,44,000. How much? Yeah, 1,44,262. This is not greater than 0.5. So I'll be taking 262. 1,44,262. Okay, this is the input tax available to head office Bengaluru. Similarly, we have to do the calculation for Chennai, Mumbai, Hyderabad and Bhopal and Nagpur as well. So I'll do that now. You can proceed towards like this. So if you calculate this way, you will get these values. You can use your calculator and do that. So what we have to do is, you have to take the input tax value of input tax value available to input tax credit available to which company? Optimus Limited, and that has to be distributed among the branches in proportion to their turnover. Okay, so that I have done here. So if you take the Chennai's case, input tax is 8 lakh, which is same figure. The turnover of Chennai is 6,60,000. So this value has changed, 6 lakh if you compare to this, divided by 30,50,000, which is aggregate turnover of Optimus Limited. So the denominator will not change, the multiplier will not change, the numerator will change in each of the cases. We are taking the corresponding value. Okay, Mumbai ka case 7 lakh we are considering, Hyderabad ka case 4,60,000 we are considering, Bhopal 4,30,000, Nagpur 2,50,000. So like this you have to calculate. So Nagpur ka calculation, distributed amount ka calculation is pending. I'll do that now. So previously I have followed mathematical rule, right? So I'll directly calculate, because that doesn't make any difference. So 8 lakh is there. So you can do like this as well, 8 lakh, right? So I'll take just 8 into, this is how much? 2,50,000. 2,50,000, how we can write? 2.5 lakh, right? So into 2.5 lakh divided by how much? 30,50,000. So you can write that as 30.5. So you can simplify your calculation, but you can use your calculator, no issue here. So you will get this amount, which is 65,573. Okay, but what we have to do here, the total should come to 8 lakh, because input tax credit ka amount and the distributed amount should be same, right? So what I'll do here is, I'll add this value and then deduct it by 8 lakh. Whatever the difference, that I'll charge it to Nagpur. So I'll write the value as per our calculation. There will be some fractional difference in the value, so that we'll see will there be a fractional? 573 I'll take, okay, 573. Okay, so this is the value we have got as per our calculation. So we have to check whether the total will come up to the same. If not, we have to write the net figure, the difference we have to write here. So what I'll do, from 8 lakh I have to deduct a few values, the distributed amount, right? So 8 lakh minus first case 144,262, 1,44,262 minus 173,115 minus 183,607 minus 120,656 minus 112,787. Okay, so the difference is 65,573. It was actually 574 if you round it up, but here somewhere we have round up the value, right? So that's why we have to take it as 65,573, so that the total sums up to 8 lakh, which is equal to input tax. Okay, so this is how you need to solve this sort of a problem. Okay, so input tax distribution we have to do on the basis of turnover made by each of the branches by considering the total turnover of the company. Okay, so this is the calculation.
Thank you guys for watching the video. Please like, comment, share on the video. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and press bell icon to get continuous notification. Thank you once again.